Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Gullit. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Steep. It's Asa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, and here's Zanetti. And it's made its way to him, and he's cut it out. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is Del Piero. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
That has been cut short. Zanetti, Gullit. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of...
Nedved! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bale goes short. It's run loose here. And it's Gullit. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Gullit. So we're still where we started right now. And there's his chance to lead the counter. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Gullit. He's a sharp little ball here. Thiago. That's Thuram. And it's Thiago. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Now the ball's gone astray. Varane spots it and intercepts. Bale looking for options for movement. Now it's Hazard. Hazard, header! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Del Piero. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Hazard. Well read, nice interception. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti. Ball swung, it's towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, what a mistake! Bale. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Hullet.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Hullet never out of the action for very long.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a little off target. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Your attention to the screen.
Manchester United up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. It's a promising position. Cross from Thiago. Oh, great leap! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
He's picked his way through. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good take in a good area. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Del Piero being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line.
And a header! And it's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's intervened well there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Del Piero, and here's Hazard. Manchester United are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Thiago. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he shoots! It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
The two
13,
coaches are signalling
Thiago.
changes here, both at the same
Number
time.
8, Hazard.
Manchester United go
Number
up by
22,
2 and are looking good.
Nedved.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now.
Takes a shot! And a neat finish! Back to within 1! Interesting! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Nedved.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cruyff, Adriano, and here's Bellingham. It's come to nothing. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Ferdinand makes the interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bellingham with the delivery. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's good running with the ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
That's a modern
added
defender's
time.
instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Desperate defending required here. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Yaya Toure! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's rising! Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! And again! And there goes their last chance. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
And
Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Brazil.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pull it. And it's quick to return it. Real chance!
goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Maldini. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nedved. And this is Ronaldo. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Hazard. It's Hazard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back. And this is Hazard. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Love shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zanetti with the short one. Cross the impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Nedved. And it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's Vieira. Now it's Nedved. Oh, he's found support out wide. Towering header! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Brazil have their second corner now. They've played it short. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Del Piero. And this is Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. Yaya Toure. Pinches it off him. Thiago. And he's picked out the run. Varane cuts out the pass, and it's Hazard. Threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hazard. Now it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back towards the middle. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard. Now, who's going to be first to this? Shot a goal! Thiago, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Thinks about the shot. Thiago delivers. Zanetti is there and he can get that clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Oh, good read. That's going wide left. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Del Piero gets flagged offside. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please join me in wishing
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're off again. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Vieira. And here's Del Piero. Vieira. Great chance! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Seedorf promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos looking to receive it in space. Nedved. Thiago makes a move down the right. Thiago will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. Oh, it's come loose. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Seedorf. And Hazard. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Cross. Oh, good play! Oh, it needed better placement. Del Piero currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. At least that has given their people something to smile about. Rafael Varane. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that's well seen too. Mateus. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered across. And he's there to clear it. And it's Ibrahimovic. In with the challenge. Now it's Del Piero. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's got away. Now it's Del Piero. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Adriano. Little pass back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Taken back almost at once. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing nice and neat. Tries one from range! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third quarter of the game.
Number 22, Nedved. Number 13, Thiago. Number 8, Hazard. Number 11,
Zanetti plays it short.
Number 4,
Pele
Ferran.
is fouled.
Coming on the field.
Just a talking to, I
Number
think.
21,
Yes, it is.
Johan Cruyff. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 16, Rodri. Number 1, Adriano. Number 2, Marcel Desailly. Substitution in progress.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Now it's Pele. Oh, that's nice. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Ferdinand cuts it out. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Getting up there! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. Rodri finds himself offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Roberto Carlos picks it up now. Header! And that's a good finish. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Engages and forces him off the ball. This is a promising build-up. Bale. Cruyff. Adriano. Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he is deftly away. Bellingham. The magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Well, played right into his path. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess.
Bale! Van der Sar claims comfortably. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? Real chance here. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Nedved. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Brazil give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. That's at the end. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Announcement. With the father
The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Nedved does really well to win the ball there. Gullit, and he's intervened well there.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
James, and this is Gullit. He's got away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Brazil with the corner, they're first. James goes short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Del Piero looking to receive it in space. He's had it taken off him. And here's Del Piero. Bale. He has found the way through. Bale. A header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Gullit, looking for the run. James is onto this. Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Azar, very much a man of this moment. So it is still 0-0. Tries to play it through. He's dealt with that really well. Leicester is there to clear. That has not gone well. Well read, nice interception. And here's Azar. Gullit chasing after it. And it's Thiago. Thuram. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vieira. Might be danger here. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Vieira. Bullet looking for the chance. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Hazard wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball. Nedved. Thiago. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hazard. Over to the right flank. Hullet. Hazard. Now it's Del Piero. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. We're on the move again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Thuram. Hullet. Vieira. Thuram cuts out the pass. Hullet. Under an awful lot of pressure. And it's Thiago. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. Nedved stood up well to him there. And this is Ronaldo. Picks out Hullet! Oh, good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
This looks promising. He's beaten the last man. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Towering header! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
13,
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
in progress.
Del Piero currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Del Piero. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
And a header! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Corner number 2 then. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Early ball out from the back. Adriano going after that. And he's had it nicked away. Thuram. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved. Adriano. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mateus. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread out to the left. This is a promising build-up. Roberto Carlos, and it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp... and the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
8,
movement on both benches.
Hazard. Number 22, Nedved. Coming on the field, number 15,
Yeah.
Messi.
That's good
Number
pressing,
17,
squeezing the play.
Beckham. Substitution.
Now it's Cruyff. Bale. And it's Pepe.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Adriano shoots!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now.
There's the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Beckham.
Manchester United could have here their final chance.
So, third corner of the game. Big chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Corner number 4 coming up here. Bale plays it short. Oh, that's nice.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And it's Messi. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That is a brilliant interception. James attempts a clearance. Bout of passing here, really. Chance, surely! And that's in!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? No, that's been intercepted. And that is that. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Hello attendees, this
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the
United
atmosphere
against
frenetic.
Brazil.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Del Piero! Decent hit from there.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Bale. Lovely feet. Hazard. And this is Del Piero. Oh, that's a fine interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Thiago. Hazard.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bale. Vieira. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. Bale has it in a wide position. Towering header! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Gullit. Manchester United very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hazard. Tries one from range!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Toure plays it short. Showing good feet.
Shot, surely!
It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's made its way to him. It's a promising position. Cross in. Oh, good effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Del Piero.
And this is Hazard. Nicely weighted ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira. Nedved.
And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And this is Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hullet. Hazard. Tries to get it clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Del Piero. And it's Bale. And here's Hazard. Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Elects to cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Seedorf.
And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Hullet. Out towards the flank.
Nedved.
Going about things with real menace. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Children's announcement.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we get things going again. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Roberto Carlos tries to cross. Oh, great leap! And a neat finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ball in towards the middle.
Well played and well cleared.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that
Oh, he's on his own! He might charge for a shot! Oh, what has happened? And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can thump it away.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Nesta.
Is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Ronaldo makes a dash for it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Del Piero, under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 13, Thiago. Number 11, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 5, Bellingham.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Here comes the cross.
Substitution.
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Flashes it across. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well cleared. Oh, strongly challenged there. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Del Piero. Nedved. Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Van der Sar punts it upfield. And it's Bellingham. James promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. And no, that was never going to make it.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Nedved. And this is Adriano. That is good alertness. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And this is... It's Ibrahimovic! Off the post! Played in by Roberto Carlos. Bale tries to clear. Adriano with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham, he is through here. Oh, that's nice. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Messi.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
They've played it short, and here's Bale. But it's Thuram. He'll try from distance! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yaya Toure, deep into stoppage time. And he's cut it out. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties.